Okay, so we continue from our last class, uh, tips for special angles. So this is a continuation from our previous class. So in order to recall what we did in the other class, so sine 30 is 1 over 2, cos 30 is root 3 over 2, and tan 30 is 1 over root 3. We did for only sine and cos, so we're going to fill in for 30 and 60. So we'll do for 45 and 90 now. Then sine 60 is root 3 over 2, cos 60 is 1 over 2, and tan 60 is root 3. So just like I said in the other class, in the previous class, that sine 30 and cos 60 are the same, they have the same value, while cos 30 and sine 60 have the same value. So now, this class, let's go for, what are the sine, cosine, and tan values for angle 45 and angle 90? So we have a right angle triangle here. This is 90 degrees. So this is 45. This is 45. Why? We have the two adjacent sides 1. Then the EA can be found as can use Pythagoras theorem since it is a right angle triangle. So if you use Pythagoras theorem, because hypotenuse is square root of this square and this square, so 1 square plus 1 square. So this is square root of 2. All right. So I did the same thing for angle 30 and 60. So if you want to see the way I did it, please refer to the previous video. So now let's continue with this. So here we are. So cos 45 degrees. So cos is, don't forget this SOHCAHTOA. So cos is adjacent A over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. And what's the adjacent? We are considering this angle 45. So this is the opposite. Why this is the adjacent now? This angle is facing here. So this is the opposite. This is the adjacent. Wherever the angle is facing is the opposite. So we're considering this 45. So CA is adjacent over hypotenuse. And what's the adjacent to this angle? This is 1 over hypotenuse is root 2. Then sine 45 too, which is sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So what's the opposite to this angle here? 1 over hypotenuse, which is root 2. All right. So what about tan 45? Tan 45. Tan 45 degrees. Tan is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. What's the opposite? This. What's the adjacent? This. So 1 over 1, which is 1. All right. So we can now fill it here. So 45 is 1 over root 2. Likewise, cos 45 is also 1 over root 2. And tan 45 is 1. And sine 90 is 1. Cos 90 is 0 and tan 90 is undefined. All right. So let's solve an example just to that will help us to remember all these tips on special angles. So now let's solve the first example here. Example 1. We have find the value of cot square, cot 30 degrees square, sec square 45 degrees, plus cosec square 45 degrees, cos 60. Now, please don't forget cot. Don't forget we said cot is 1 over tan. All right, so don't forget it. So and okay, let me just write it here. Cot 30 is 1 over 30 tan 30. All right, so cot is 1 over tan, and sec is 1 over cos. All right, so let's say cos 30. And cosec is 1 over sine 30. That's cosec 30. All right. So now we're looking at, so let's now take this back to this. Now don't forget, cot square 30 is the same thing as cot 30 then whole square. All right. The same thing follows for all this sec, cosec. Now let's start. Now from here, this is cot 30 degrees squared sec 45 degrees squared plus cosec 45 degrees squared cos 60. All right. So now what is cot 30? Cot 30 is 1 over tan. All right. And 1 over tan 30. Don't forget, everything all squared. Sec is 1 over cos 45 all squared plus cosec 1 over sine 45 degrees all squared then cos 60. All right. So don't forget. So now this is now 1 over, what is tan 30? Tan 30 tan 30 is 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3. All right. Everything all squared. I like to solve it step by step so that you understand. So this is 1 over, what's cos 45? Cos 45 is 1 over root 2. Everything all squared plus 1 over, what's sine 45? Sine 45 is 1 over root 2. Everything all squared. Then what's cos 60? Cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. And times 1 over 2. All right. So from here, what is 1 over 1 over root 3? 1 over 1 over root 3 is something as 1 divided by 1 over root 3. That is 1 times root 3. So the answer is root 3. So 1 over 1 over root 3 is root 3 all squared. The same thing for 1 over 1 over root 2. If you apply this, 1 over 1 over root 2 is root 2 all squared plus 1 over 1 over 1 over 1 over root 2 is root 2 all squared, then times 1 over 2. So this is root 3 squared is 3, because if you remember, square root of a in surd, square root of a times square root of a is a. All right. So now, because root 3 square means root 3 times root 3, which is 3. So the same thing applies for 2 here. Root 2 times root 2 square is 2. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. Then plus this one, the same thing here. Root 2 times root 2. Root 2 square is 2 times 1 over 2. So this one is equal to 6 plus 1 over 2 times 2. So that's 1. 2 cancel 2, that's 1. So 1. So the final answer here is 7. The final answer is 7. All right. So now let's solve another question here. Let's try and solve another question. All right. So let's solve another question. Example 2. So because the more we solve it, the more we solve more examples, the more we get used to those tips. All right. This is another great example. We have 2 into bracket cos square 45 degrees plus tan square 60 minus 6 into sine square 45 minus tan square 30 degrees to find the solutions to this. Like I said, like I will always say, this is another simple example, This is a simple example, very simple. All right, just understand the basics. So this is 2 into, don't forget, what's the meaning of cos square 45 is what? Cos 45, everything all squared. Then plus tan 60. Tan square 60 is the same thing as tan 60, everything all squared. Then minus 6 into, then this is sine 45 all squared minus tan 30 all squared. All right, so that's the meaning of this square. So that will be 2 into, what's cos 45? Cos 45 is what? 1 over root 2. All right, don't forget though. Please don't forget, cos 45 is 1 over root 2. Then plus, what's tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3 all squared. Tan 60 is root 3 all squared. All right, minus 6 into, what's sine 45? Sine 45 is 1 over root 2 all squared minus tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 over root 3 all squared. All right, so we'll continue. This is 2 into, all right, so what is this? You know, this is the same thing as, you just apply the power to everything inside the bracket, that's all. So this is 1 square. 1 square is 1. Root 2 square. What's root 2 square? Is 2. All right, plus root 3 square, which is 3, minus 6 into same thing. 1 square, 1. Root 2 square is 2. Minus 1 square is 1. Root 3 all square is 3. All right, so let's further simplify this. So this is equal to 2 into, let's find the LCM of this one. This is 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 times 1, 1 plus 2 divided by 1, 2. 2 times 3, 6. 6. Sorry. Then minus 6 into, find the LCM, which is 6. 6 divided by 2, 3. 3 times 1, 3. Minus 6 divided by 3, 2. 2 times 1, 2. All right, so this is 2 into 7 over 2 minus 6 into 3 minus 2, 1 over 6. All right, so this is so what's 2 times 7 over 2? So because if when we open the brackets here, this will be 2 times 7 over 2 minus 6 times 1 over 6. All right, so this is this 2 here will cancel out, so it will be 7 minus 6 will also cancel. 6 will be 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. All right, should we solve one more example so that this can be cemented into our memory? All right, so I will say that we should solve another example. All right, so let's solve another example. This is fun, you know, like mathematics is fun. All right, so we have another example here. This is interesting. It's interesting to solve. All right, so we have verify that this question says we should verify that 3. It said verify that this tan 45 degrees over cosec 30 degrees plus sec 60 degrees over cot 45 degrees minus 5 sine 90 degrees over 2 cos 0 degrees equals 0. So the question says that we should verify that this expression, all this expression here, is equal to 0. So that's just a simple thing we are told to do. So very simple. Let's get at it. So what is tan 45? According to the tips we have, to special angle. Angle 45 is a special angle. So what does tan 45? Tan 45 is 1 over tan 45 is 1 over, what's cosec 30? We know that cosec is 1 over sine. So cosec 30 is 1 over sine 30. All right. Then plus, what is sec 60? We know that sec 60 is 1 over cos 60. You see, you just simplify it. It is so simple. And cot 45 is 1 over tan 45. All right. Then minus 5 sine 90 degrees over 2 cos 0 degrees. All right. So let's solve it further. So this will be 1 over, what's sine 30? 1 over 1 over sine 30 is what? 1 over 2. All right. This one, then sine 30 is 1 over 2. Then plus 1 over, what's cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 over 2. Then over 1 over, what's tan 45? Tan 45 is 1. All right. Then minus 5 times, because between 5 and sine 90, the relationship between them is multiplication. So what sine 90 is 1. All right. Don't forget the tips. Then 2 cos 0. We all know cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. All right. Cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. Then this times 1. All right. So now let's now simplify further. So 1 over, so let's just, so as not to complicate issues. So this is so what is 1 over 1 over 1? All right. So this is 1 divided by 1 over root 2. All right. 1 divided by 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 divided by 1. All right. It's just to, so as to simplify it. This is 5, this is 2. 5 times 1, 5, 2 times 1, 2. All right. So this is 1 times 1 over 2. All right. Then plus 1 divided by 1 over 2. All right. Then minus 5 over 2. So this will be 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 2. This is 2. All right. Then minus 5 over 2. All right. Minus 5 over 2. So this will give, if you find the LCM, because this is a fraction, mixture of fraction and whole number. So we have, if you find the LCM here, we're going to have the LCM here is 2. All right. This is over 1. So 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 times 1, 1. Plus 2 divided by 1, 2. 2 times 2, 4. Plus 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 times 5. Sorry, this is minus 5. So this will give 1 plus 4, 5 minus 5 over 2. So this will be 0 over 2. So 0 divided by 2 is 0. So we've been able to verify that. All right. So I know at this point, it might look so much confusing. So you can even do it from here, from this step. This one will be, you can further simplify it as from this step, you can further simplify as 1 divided by 1 over sine 30, you understand? Then plus 1 over cos 60 divided by 1 over tan 45. All right, so then this is minus 5 sine 90 over 2 cos 0. All right, so here we will say, so this is 1 times sine 30 plus 5. I think this is easier. 1 of sine 30. Then this is 1 over cos 60 times tan 45. So thus there are different ways of doing it. Then 5 sine 90 degrees over 2. I think maybe you follow this one. This one is more simpler. So sine 30 is 1 over 2. 1 times sine 30 is sine 30, and sine 30 is 1 over 2. Then plus what's cos 60 root is also 1 over 2. Then times tan 45 is 1. Then minus 5 times 1 over 2 times 1. Sine 90 is 1. Cos 02 is 1. So from here you can have, so what's 1 times 1 over 2 is 1 over 2 plus, so this is 1 divided by 1 over 2. So what's 1 divided by 1 over 2 is 2, all right? And 2 times 1 is 2, then minus 5 over 2. So we get the same thing, all right? 2, this is 1 plus this is 4 minus 5, and this will give 5 minus 5 over 2, and this will give 0 over 2, and this will give rise to 0. So thank you very much, everyone. Please watch this video, and I want your feedback. Thank you very much. Please share with your friends, share with people, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.